Have you ever had the feeling that certain numbers seem to follow you everywhere? As if, somehow, they were trying to catch your attention? Maybe you glance at the clock and see 1111, or notice that the license plates around you seem to repeat the same number sequences. These moments might seem like coincidences at first glance, but upon closer inspection, they hold a deep mystery. Could they be mere chance, or are these numbers trying to communicate something bigger, something beyond rational understanding? These coincidences are not just isolated events without meaning. They are expressions of a phenomenon known as synchronicity. Synchronicity is the idea that certain events, seemingly without causal connection, can intertwine in meaningful ways. It's as if the universe, in its mysterious silence, is sending us signs through patterns and symbols, especially numbers. And if we pay attention to these signs, we may find answers, guidance, and even messages about our spiritual path. The concept of synchronicity was introduced by Carl Jung, one of the great minds in modern psychology. He believed that meaningful coincidences are manifestations of an invisible order. These moments of synchronicity are portals that connect our inner world, our emotions, thoughts, and intuitions with the outer world. What Jung teaches us is that these coincidences are not just random occurrences, but reflections of something much deeper, a greater force that is always present, subtly guiding us. Think about this for a moment. What if those numbers that repeatedly appear were a form of communication between you and the universe? A reminder that you are part of something larger, that there is an invisible web connecting your personal journey to the cosmic rhythm. And what if, by noticing these synchronicities, you were tuning your own vibration to that of the cosmos? Numbers are more than just mathematical symbols. They carry a profound cosmic energy that transcends cultures, traditions, and eras. Since ancient times, entire civilizations believed that numbers not only organized the world but also served as a language through which the divine communicated. Pythagoras, the Greek philosopher and mathematician, claimed that numbers govern the universe. To him and many others, numbers had their own vibration, connecting the visible with the invisible, the human with the divine. Ancient cultures like Egypt, Greece, and China believed that numbers held divine power. The Egyptians associated certain numbers with gods and cosmic events, while the Chinese incorporated numerology into their systems of energetic harmonization, such as feng shui. The Greeks, through Pythagoras, saw numbers as a key to understanding the universe and themselves. In these cultures, numbers were not just tools for counting but spiritual symbols that could reveal hidden truths about destiny and the universal order. These traditions show us that numbers have the ability to speak to our souls. Today, when we perceive numerical synchronicities such as repeatedly seeing the number 222 or 333, we are, in a way, recalling this ancient wisdom. These sequences don't appear by chance. They carry a message, a vibrational energy that resonates with something deep within us. Perhaps this is why numbers, which accompany us in nearly every aspect of daily life, have such a profound impact on our spiritual psyche. When we repeatedly see a sequence of numbers, it's as if something inside us is activated. These moments are invitations to reflect. What are these numbers trying to tell me? Am I paying attention to the energy surrounding me? It's at this point that the mystery of numbers becomes a doorway to self-knowledge and the discovery of our place in the cosmos. These numerical synchronicities are not just mysterious signs that appear sporadically. Often, they are part of our daily lives in surprising and subtle ways. Think of the moments when you looked at the clock and repeatedly saw 1111, or when, for some reason, numbers like 222 or 444 seem to appear in unexpected places, on license plates, phone numbers, or even the amount of a purchase. What may seem like a simple coincidence, when observed more closely, can reveal a pattern that repeats itself with a purpose. These experiences remind us that the universe is in constant communication with us. It's not a direct dialogue but a symbolic conversation that takes place through signs and synchronicities. When we start noticing these number patterns, something within us awakens, an intuition, a feeling that we're on the right path, or even a confirmation that the universe is paying attention to our journey. Beyond the psychological impact, numerical synchronicity has a profound effect on our spiritual well-being. By paying attention to these signs, we can find comfort, guidance, and even a renewed sense of hope in moments of doubt or uncertainty. These numbers serve as reminders that we are not alone, and that a greater order is guiding the flow of our lives. They encourage us to trust the process and recognize that even in moments when everything seems uncertain, a higher energy is aligning things. So, the invitation is clear. pay attention to the numbers around you. Notice which patterns repeatedly emerge and question what they might be trying to tell you. What meaning could these numbers hold for you? They may be signs that something is about to change, or perhaps a confirmation that you are on the right path. By opening yourself to these signs, you may discover that the universe is indeed in constant dialogue with you. Each number carries its own unique energy and spiritual meaning. However, these meanings are not rigid. They flow according to each person's experience and intuition. When you repeatedly see a number like 111 or 333, there is a symbolic message waiting to be deciphered, something that can offer you guidance, inspiration, or clarity. The number 111, for example, is often associated with new beginnings and the manifestation of intentions. When you see this number, it's as if the universe is telling you that your ideas are aligned with the right time to come to fruition. It's a reminder to pay attention to your thoughts, as what you focus on now may manifest in your reality. The 111 symbolizes creation and the power of thought aligned with the cosmos. The number 222 speaks of balance and harmony. It may appear when you are facing moments of uncertainty or when you are seeking stability in some area of your life. This number comes to tell you that the balance you seek is on its way and that things are organizing in a way that will bring peace and alignment to your journey. The 222 is like a gentle whisper, reminding you that even in moments of chaos, harmony is approaching. The number 333, in turn, carries the energy of spiritual encouragement. It is a sign that spiritual forces, whether in the form of guides, mentors, or the universe itself, are with you, supporting your decisions and strengthening your journey. When you see the number 333, it is a reminder that you are being guided to follow a path of authenticity, to be true to your purpose, and to trust your intuition. The number 444 is associated with protection and guidance. When it appears repeatedly, it may be a sign that you are being protected on your journey. It indicates that you are not alone, that invisible forces are surrounding you, guiding and protecting every step you take. It is a number of stability and security, a confirmation that you are on the right path, even when things seem difficult. Finally, the number 555 is linked to change and transformation. It tends to appear during times of transition when something significant is about to change in your life. The 555 not only carries the message that change is inevitable, but also that this change is necessary for your spiritual growth. It encourages you to embrace transformation with confidence, knowing that every change is an opportunity to align more deeply with your true path. Despite these general meanings, it is important to remember that each person may interpret these numbers differently. What the number 111 means to you may be unique, based on your own experiences and intuitions. The flexibility in interpreting these signs is part of the magic of synchronicity. The universe speaks to us in ways that resonate deeply with our souls, and it is up to us to listen and interpret these signs with an open heart. The key to understanding and deciphering these signs from the universe lies in something very intimate and subtle: intuition. Numerical synchronicity, like many other spiritual signs, cannot always be perceived with the logical mind. It requires a different sensitivity, an openness to feel and grasp what lies beyond the visible. This is where the importance of cultivating and trusting your own intuition comes into play. Intuition is an internal compass that helps us navigate the invisible world of signs and messages from the cosmos. We all have this intuitive ability, but in the fast-paced modern world, with its excessive information, it is often drowned out. To perceive and interpret synchronicities, it is necessary to silence the external noise a bit and dive into the inner stillness, where our intuition can flourish. Developing intuition is not a complicated process, but it requires practice and consistency. One of the most effective ways to strengthen this sensitivity is through meditation. By meditating, you calm the mind and allow your intuition to reveal itself more clearly. When we are in a state of calm and receptivity, we can more easily pick up the subtle signs the universe sends us, such as numerical synchronicities. Another practice that can be helpful is conscious observation. Take moments throughout the day to simply observe the patterns around you without judgment or rationalization. This simple act of being present and attentive can open your perception to signs that previously went unnoticed. In addition, reflective writing, or journaling, is an excellent way to connect with your intuition. By recording your experiences with numerical synchronicities, you begin to see the patterns that repeat in your life and recognize the personal meaning these numbers hold for you. Write down how you felt when you saw the number, what your thoughts were at that moment, and what was happening in your life. Over time, you will notice that intuition will guide you to understand these messages in a unique and personal way. Intuition is not just a tool for deciphering the signs of the universe. It is, in fact, the voice of your own soul, always present, always available. The more you trust this inner voice, the easier it will be to perceive the synchronicities around you. It will guide you not only to understand the numbers that appear in your life but also to make decisions more aligned with your truth, your intentions, and your purpose. Synchronicities, especially those manifested through numbers, are much more than mere curiosities or coincidences. They function as points of reflection in our journey of personal and spiritual growth. These moments do not happen by chance. They appear in our lives to awaken us, to invite us to take a closer look at the path we are walking. They are signs that ask us to pause, reflect, and question whether we are truly aligned with our purpose and with who we truly are. When a synchronicity occurs, whether through numbers or other significant events, it's like the universe is giving us a nudge, calling us to pay attention. These moments can come as confirmations that we are on the right path or can alert us to the need for change, for redirecting our energy in a new direction. By paying attention to these signs, you begin to realize that life is always offering you opportunities for growth and transformation. Imagine the story of someone who, in a moment of doubt or uncertainty, starts seeing the number 555 repeatedly. At first, this may seem like a coincidence, but over time, this person begins to understand that this number symbolizes change and transformation. Upon reflecting on this, they realize that there is something in their life that needs to change. Perhaps a job, a relationship, or a mental attitude. And by gaining this awareness, this person finds the courage to make the necessary change, transforming their life in a deep and positive way. These examples show us that numerical synchronicities are more than just external events. They call us to self-knowledge, to self-discovery. By following these signs, we are invited to dive deeper into ourselves and connect with our inner truth. They are reminders that we are on a continuous journey of evolution and growth, and that each synchronicity brings us closer to who we really are. And what if, in fact, these synchronicities were the universe conspiring in our favor? What if these moments were not just coincidences, but a call to awaken and align with our true path? When we begin to see synchronicities as opportunities for growth, we open up space for transformation in our lives. They encourage us to trust the flow of life, to follow our intuition, and to surrender to the greater wisdom that is always guiding us. Although synchronicities are powerful tools for reflection and growth, it is essential to find a balance between reason and mysticism. Not all coincidences we experience are significant synchronicities. The human mind, in its search for patterns and explanations, can often exaggerate the interpretation of these events, attributing meanings that may not necessarily exist. This does not diminish the importance of synchronicities but reminds us that living in harmony with the cosmos also requires flexibility and discernment. Synchronicity is a reminder that there is an invisible order around us, but that does not mean that every experience in life must be deciphered as a spiritual message. Sometimes chance is just chance. Maintaining a healthy balance between reason and mysticism allows us to enjoy the signs that truly resonate with our inner journey without losing our sense of reality or becoming overly dependent on spiritual explanations for everything that happens around us. This idea of balance leads us to a philosophy of non-control. Synchronicities, while significant, are not absolute truths or guarantees of how we should live our lives. They are guides, subtle reminders that there is something greater at work, but free will remains a fundamental part of our existence. We are always in a dynamic interplay between the signs the universe gives us and the choices we make in response to those signs. We don't need to rigidly cling to any synchronicity but rather maintain a spirit of openness and flow. Living in harmony with the cosmos means accepting both order and chaos. Just as numbers show us patterns and meanings, life also carries an unpredictable and disorderly aspect. By accepting this duality, that not everything can be controlled or explained, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to understand and decipher every moment. Synchronicity is a gift, a magical connection with the universe, but living with lightness and acceptance is what truly allows us to enjoy the natural flow of life. In the end, this balance between reason and mysticism is what helps us live fully. It teaches us to be attentive, to trust our intuition, but also to accept the mystery of life without needing all the answers. It is this dance between the known and the unknown, between order and chaos, that makes life such a rich and profound experience. Thus, as we walk our journey of self-discovery, we realize that synchronicities, especially those involving numbers, are companions along the way. They are moments of awakening, small flashes that remind us that we are connected to something greater, that there is a cosmic rhythm guiding our existence, even if we often cannot fully comprehend it. These signs show us that the universe is present in every detail, attentive to our growth and transformation. Recapping this journey helps us remember that the universe finds subtle ways to speak to us. Whether through a number that repeatedly appears at crucial moments or a sequence that catches our attention amid the daily routine, we are constantly in dialogue with forces that transcend logical understanding. By opening our eyes and intuition to these signs, we allow life to reveal itself in a deeper, richer, and more meaningful way. And that's what makes this journey so powerful. The recognition that we are always being guided, that there are synchronicities waiting to be noticed, interpreted, and integrated into our lives. We are here to evolve, to know ourselves better, and to grow in harmony with the universe. Synchronicity, with its subtle and mysterious language, points us in the right direction, offers confirmations, and often gives us the necessary push to move forward with more confidence and clarity. So, the next time you notice a number repeatedly appearing or feel that a coincidence carries a deeper meaning, pause, breathe, and reflect. What is the universe trying to show you? What change or decision might you be avoiding, and what are these signs encouraging you to face? Allow yourself to receive these messages as invitations to self-knowledge, introspection, and transformation. Throughout life, we will continue to encounter these moments of synchronicity, small miracles that reveal that we are not alone and that the universe is in constant communication with us. All we need to do is pay attention, trust our intuition, and remain open to the mystery that surrounds us. If you have ever experienced moments of synchronicity, share your experiences in the comments. This exchange helps us realize that we are not alone on this journey. And if this content brought valuable reflections to you, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more conversations about spirituality, self-knowledge, and the mystery of life. Remember, every sign, every number, every synchronicity is a reminder that you are part of something greater.